Hi, this is Bhuvaneswari, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Bank Management, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. Today, we are going to see about who is an entrepreneur and what are the characteristics of entrepreneur. So, before the concept of entrepreneurship is explored, it is important to first understand what is the meaning of entrepreneur, and also we should know who can be an entrepreneur. So, an entrepreneur is a person, someone who exercises initiative by organizing a new venture. He takes benefit of an opportunity, and as a decision maker, he decides what, how, and how much of goods or service will be produced. So this entrepreneur, he supplies risk capital as a risk. He's a risk taker, and he monitors, he controls all the business activities. So this entrepreneur is usually a sole proprietor. He can be a partner or the one who owns the majority of shares in an incorporated venture. If one desires to be an entrepreneur, the given equation is what describes what an entrepreneur actually he is. So an entrepreneur, he can be regarded as a person who has the initiative of skill and motivation to start a business or enterprise on his own, and who always looks for the high achievements. He is the catalyst for social change, and he works for the common good. They look for the opportunities, they identify them, and they seize them mainly for the economic gains. So an action-oriented entrepreneur is a highly calculative individual who will be always willing to undertake risk in order to achieve their goals. So let us see about the characteristics of entrepreneur. The first one is an eye for opportunity. So many entrepreneurs, they start by finding a need and they quickly satisfy it. They are always alert to the opportunities. They are very much quick to see, and they are ready to grab the opportunities whatever they get. And they also plan intellectually, and they anticipate carefully how to achieve the goals and realizing an opportunity. The second thing is independence. Even though most entrepreneurs know how to work within a given framework for the sake of profit, they enjoy only being their own boss. They like doing things in their own way. So the characteristics of independence and the sense of determination are the drives which makes an entrepreneur to start their own business. In a way, their own business only fulfills their need for independence. The next is judgment. Here, the successful entrepreneurs, they have the ability to think quickly and they make a wise decision. This is possible because they have a plan, they have an economic goal, they know what they want and they know what they can do. So these entrepreneurs, they are unaffected by their personal likes or dislikes. They stand only beyond these types of prejudices as they are realistic in their approaches. And at the time of their needs, they also select the experts rather than their friends or relatives in order to assist them. And they usually avoid the emotional and sensitive attitude for their own business or problem. The next is an appetite for hard work. So the most of the entrepreneurs, they start out working very long time, and they work hard. They work for hours, and these entrepreneurs, they're always at work. Even when other people have stopped their work, they continue their work, and they are very much persistent, and they strongly believe that the working hard will only help them to achieve their own goal, and they focus on the end results. The next is the self-confidence. So here the entrepreneurs must demonstrate extreme self-confidence. Only then they can cope with all the risk of whatever comes in their own business. And we can see that most successful entrepreneurs, they are very much confident of achieving the realistic and challenging goals. And they also get into the business or the industry with their high level of self-confidence. And this, with the sense of effectiveness, will ultimately help them to contribute to the success of the venture. Next is about this discipline. So you can see the successful entrepreneurs, they resist the temptation to do what is not important or the easiest, but they have the ability to think through which is most essential for them. And these entrepreneurs, they are very much economically efficient. They do not like to waste their time, and they like to see their work completed at a correct time. And for this, discipline is a guide for their destination. The next is ability to accept change. So this changes occurs frequently when you own your own business, and the entrepreneur, he thrives on those changes, and only in that way their business will grow. So the entrepreneur may need to change his or her plans, only then he can help the business grow. So entrepreneurs look at many solutions to their problems. They realize that other people may know how to do something better. So entrepreneurs, they can choose the best way to do something, even if it is different from how they want to do it. Next point is make stress work for them. See, on the roller coaster to business success, the entrepreneur often copes by focusing only on the end result and not the process of getting there. The entrepreneurs, they're very much capable of working for very long hours, and they're very much capable of solving different complexities at the same time. So as a captain of an industry or an enterprise, the entrepreneur, he faces a number of problems, and in right moment he takes right decisions, only which will involve physical, for which he involves his physical as well as his mental stress. The next is need to achieve. So although they keep eye and on the profit, this is often a secondary to the drive forward towards his personal success. Entrepreneurs, they always have strong desire to achieve their higher goals, and their inner self will always motivate their behavior towards that high achievement. So for an entrepreneur, winning is only the achievement, not only profit. Winning is only the achievement for him. The next is focus on profits. So successful entrepreneurs, they always have the profit margin in sight and know that their business success is only measured only through those profits. The next is risk bearing. So the entrepreneurs are the persons who are ready to take decisions under uncertainty, and they're very much willing to take risk, but they never gamble with the results, and they choose to have moderate risk rather than they play wild gamble. They therefore only undertake calculated risk which is high enough to be exciting, but with a fairly reasonable chance to win that. The next is a locus of control. So here, according to this Rotter's locus of control theory, an individual who perceives the outcome of an event either within or beyond his personal control. So entrepreneurs, what they believe is they believe in their own ability to control the consequences of their own endeavor by influencing their socio-economic environment rather than just leaving everything as luck. They strongly believe that they can govern and shape their own destiny. The next is creative and innovator. So the successful entrepreneurs know they are innovators, and they constantly put their efforts for introducing new products or new methods of production, or opening new markets, or reorganizing their own enterprise. And they always try not to be satisfied with a routine way of doing things, but they always think of how they can do them in a very better way. Next is leadership. So here the entrepreneurs, they should possess the quality of leadership. So leadership is the ability to exert the interpersonal influence through communication for achieving the goal. So entrepreneurs as leaders, they should provide the necessary spark of motivation. They should guide, they should inspire, they should assist, and they should direct the members of the group. Only then they can achieve the unity of action and the purpose for what they have been. And the next is, so hence the entrepreneurs, by their own leadership styles and behavior, they can reduce the problems, and good administrative work also depends upon the effective leadership of the entrepreneur. Next point is ability to mobilize resources. So here the entrepreneurs, they should have the ability to marshal all the inputs to obtain the end product. So they have to mobilize 6 M's. Or what are those 6 M's? Is man, money, material, machinery, market, and methods. So all these 6 M's has to be effectively utilized to realize the final product. As entrepreneurship, it is a function of gap filling and input completing. So I would like to conclude that entrepreneurs, they have many qualities which will help them in their businesses to be a successful businessman. So however, an entrepreneur does not have to possess all the qualities what we saw now, but He has either to learn or hire the services of those who possess those qualities, which he does not have. Thank you.